times a gold medalist in European Championships, in senior races, 5 junior medals, arguably the greatest distance runner from Europe of all time. By the end of his career, he may well have nailed that down. And quite typically of Jakob Ingebrigtsen, when he comes to European Championships, he allows the field to run away from him just at the start, so he can start in a not so much languid fashion, but just so he can assess what's happening in front of him. So wearing all red, we normally see Norwegian athletes wearing blue and a bit of red. This time majoring on the red, the Norwegian singlet for these championships. And Gilliver is leading them out, and in the middle of the pack is Carl Doyle. So Carl Doyle is going quite nicely, placing himself where he needs to be placed here.
Yes, he's, as I said, it's about running the race, not the clock. I'd like to see Carl up at the business end, right at the front, so he's going to be reactive, or proactive rather than reactive. You can see the nature of indoor running, the curve is there, you know, so this is going out at a fair old clip, Greg. This isn't pedestrian. They've gone through 400 inside 60 seconds, so it's not pedestrian by any sort.
So Carl Doyle, he's ranked 6th on times run this season, by the way, heading into this championships in terms of the athletes in this race, and there are 9 in this race. And so Carl Doyle has for the second time had to check the athlete Marius Probst of Germany, who has twice now come in on Carl Doyle's outside, and Doyle on the inside perhaps needs to be aware that he's a little bit boxed in where he is right now if somebody makes a move. And of course at the back of the field we just make a mention certainly of Jakob Ingebrigtsen, who's just watching all the drama, fairly fast opening first 500 meters, now getting into a sort of a closer order. And at the back of the field, Ingebrigtsen is just surveying all that's in front of him. Carl Doyle. It does look hard work for Carl in the middle of the pack right now. It is a very evenly, I suppose, matched up race in terms of possible qualifiers outside of the great Ingebrigtsen. Ingebrigtsen slightly moving up now. Carl Doyle lying in 5th place, but still in a decent position, and it seems to have opened out now if he needs to make a move. And I think he's going to make a move with some description now.
He has to make a move, and you can see Ingebrigtsen's trying to get in on the inside there. Not sure the space is there for Carl or for Jakob, but yes. Now, he needs to sit on Jakobs and go with him. He has to go with him now, Greg.
Now, there was a dip of the head there, which I don't necessarily think is a good notion from the prospects of Carl Doyle. And Carl Doyle has been, now back in the field. He's taken an absolutely terrible, and I think that's the end of his race, a terrible tumble nearly, and that's been the attritional nature of this race so far. So Carl Doyle is out the back of the field, and the chances of qualifying are now gone, because there's no way he's going to make up at this point 40, 50, 60 meters on 3rd place with around 300 meters to go. And at the front of affairs, from last to first, goes the great Jakob Ingebrigtsen, who has allowed a lot of drama to unfold in front of him. Some of that drama costing Carl Doyle a place in the final, a possible place in the final, it has to be said. And Ingebrigtsen and Verheyen. Verheyen has a terrific finish coming into the last 180 meters. Ingebrigtsen can do what he wants here, because Van der Heyden went from 9th to 4th in the last 100 meters of the European Championships in Rome last June. And Verheyen in 2nd place. Gilliver, who led out early on at the start of this heat, in 3rd, and pressurized as well by the looks of Gilliver, and it's no question about it here. Gilliver coming on the back end of Ingebrigtsen's victory, and Van der Heyden has, Verheyen, I should say, Ruben Verheyen has come in 3rd place. But that was messy. Quick enough, 3:37.51 for a heat, and crossing the line now is